The habits you choose will decide your future and your quality of life. We often believe that transforming our lives requires these bold, huge changes. But in reality, it's the tiny little things we do each day that really shape our future. Each small choice adds up, gradually then leading us towards the life we really want. So let's have a look at 10 small habits that can help us change our life one step at a time. Plan your day. Planning our day might be the most important thing we do each day, because if we don't, we end up with spread attention and busy work that doesn't really make a difference. So we check our emails, being on social media, we read articles we actually don't care about. And with planning our day, we start off with intention. An intention then that directs our attention towards the things we value and the things we want to achieve and the actions we need to take to get there. So we override busy work with high impact activities, tasks that might be challenging today, but that reward us in the future because we grow and make progress. Good things take time. Rome wasn't built in a year, and establishing systems helps us combat this natural tendency to choose the easiest task, exercise. The time we spend exercising increases the energy we have for all the other things in our life. And it also acts as a balancer and as a mood lifter, because then it helps us improve our sleep quality and our ability to tackle and solve problems. And we also don't need to overcomplicate it. So doing a run or a 20-minute yoga workout or just lifting some weights in the gym, just try out different things until you find the one that works best for you and you enjoy the most. What I do, I also often switch between different types just to keep it interesting and fun. Also, the thing is, we won't always feel like doing the exercise. But on those days when we get ourselves to still do it, we get an extra boost of energy because we have then proven to ourselves that we can do it. And the more we do it, also the stronger our habit will become. Learn something new. By continuing to learn new skills, we build up a unique skill set over time, which then provides us with a lot of resilience in the future, because we will be able to adjust when, for example, the job market changes or new technologies come out, which we can then leverage to increase the value we can offer. And this opening up opportunities we can now not even think about. And yeah, it might be challenging at first because learning a new skill is outside of our comfort zone. But when we get over this first hurdle and just start, being okay to produce something bad in order to get to great, that's when progress starts to happen. Because we are going into this iterative process and practice that then leads us towards the quality we want. Also, the more skills we learn, the easier it will become to learn even new skills, because on a foundational level, many things are connected. So we can then use foundational concepts from one skill and apply it to a completely new one. Wake up early. Waking up early was one of the habits that started my whole personal development journey, because I switched from waking up just before I needed to leave the house for school to having a few hours before that to read and learn. And with that change, I switched from starting my day out stressed to feeling prepared and ready to tackle the challenges of the day. Going for a walk. Going for regular walks can do wonders to our mental health, longevity, and fitness. I walk around 10,000 steps a day, and it helps me with improving my creativity and problem-solving abilities, because I'm in this non-focused state. Because often when we try to force a solution by sitting at home in our desk, we can't find it. But then when we take a break and just go out for a walk, it suddenly jumps into our face because we weren't actively thinking about it. And so I use walks for that, but also to get new ideas, clarify my goals, vision. And I can also use it to listen to an audiobook, a podcast, or learning something new. And with that, I always come back refreshed and with new energy than to go on with my day. Connect with friends. Friendships are one of the biggest contributors to our overall happiness. It actually amounts to almost 60% of difference in happiness between individuals. And friends make our hard days easier to lift our mood even if many things are going wrong in our life at the moment. And while it has become so easy to just stay at home and not meet friends, we should make it a habit to reach out more often and connect with the people we care about. Making a phone call, meeting for a dinner, or also just sending a text. Also, it's never too late to relearn our people skills if we might feel a bit anxious about socializing or reconnecting with an old friend. And Dale Carnegie's book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, is a really great book on this topic. So if you want to dive deeper, I can only recommend it. Be grateful. If there's one thing that can boost our happiness a lot, it's reminding ourselves every day what we are thankful for. Thinking about the things we once wanted and now have. Because it goes so fast that we adjust and see what we have is given, already craving the next thing. And this then leaves us in a state of scarcity instead of in a state of abundance. And another great exercise I also found is thinking about doing something the last time. Because if we are thinking about, for example, that I'm now seeing this person the last time or visiting the city the last time, we are more in the moment, are more present, and therefore get more of the experience. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness can help us remove many barriers on the path towards our dream life, because with it, we can learn to override our automatic responses to external stimuli, choosing an action that is aligned with what we truly want. Because if we don't use mindfulness to intercept those negative stories, doubts, and fears that often come up in our minds when we go through our life, trying out new experiences, doing things we have never done before, or exiting our comfort zone, we lose the chance to make progress and grow, because we start to treat every thought as truthful, we worry, and we land in these negative spirals that then block us from taking the action we wanted to take. Remember your why. When we venture out into the world and go after our goals and dreams, we are very likely to hit roadblocks and challenges. And to overcome those challenges, we need to know our why. Because if we don't, it's easy to just give up and not even try. Because why should we spend all this time and energy fighting for something we don't even know why we want it in the first place? And therefore, spending the time to define your why and then reminding ourselves every day helps us through this journey and going over those hurdles and strengthening our motivation to keep going. Reflect on your day. The best way to find out what we want is by trying out different things and then observing what brings us enjoyment and what doesn't. And doing a reflection on our day helps us remember those observations and then take advantage of them when we make bigger life decisions in the future. And next to helping us find this clarity and the things we enjoy, we can also find patterns in our behavior, the way we speak and act in different situations. And noticing this helps us then to make adjustments and improve in the future towards the character we want to be. Also, by listing out things we have achieved on a given day, we can build up accountability to stay on track and working towards our goals and vision. Also, we get another chance to reflect on the events we are grateful for on a particular day, or ask questions like, why was today a good day? And what were the things that brought me energy? And these questions then focus our attention on the positive, fighting our negativity bias. And when you now starting to implement those habits, you're most likely to hit some roadblocks because you're about to change a bit your character. And so I also made a video about this whole process right here. So if you're interested, you can check that out. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And remember, keep growing, keep striving, and I see you in the next one. Peace.